What's up, y'all? This Rochelle. I got a court today at 2 p.m. And then tomorrow I got some kind of meeting with the county and Catholic Charities here in Syracuse, New York about what I need to do to get my kids back. But the question on my mind is, what did I do to get my kids taken? Even though they admitted that they violated me, but now they want to sit here and get me to jump through hoops. But I've never violated. My kids got everything they need in this house. Everything. Toys, player, everything. There's not one thing lacking from my children. And then their mother being ripped out of their arms and they not having me. And me not having them. You understand? Even when I had brain surgery on November 10th. You understand? They didn't take my kids in. The fathers didn't want them. So I got my sister to watch my kids for the 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, I'm up taking care of my kids, fresh out of brain surgery. You hear me? So this is bogus. The school district is trying to cover up when the principal there was putting kids in basements. And then I had a teacher, because my daughter left that school. Well, they sent her out of that school. I didn't even remove her, and that was unlawful what they did. But that's okay. They were trying to avoid to investigate because they had just got in trouble for putting kids in basement. And one child obviously couldn't have been the only child in that school district of that school to be like the only one put in the basement. They were putting guns and gangs of kids in the basement and leaving them there. But okay, I'll play dumb on that. So my kid comes up missing for 5 hours, and then she comes home. Okay, I didn't know what to do with that because I've never had that happen. So surely the school couldn't be harming my child. Just must have been a bus delay because the principal was talking me down. Oh no, we're gonna find her. So I'm like, okay, because I've never. So then the second time in March, my daughter comes home without her clothes on, and I'm looking at her because she's super young. She could barely talk. So I'm like, where your clothes at? She said, I don't know. So it just bothered me. So I called the teacher as soon as she got home, and I'm like, Mrs. Shirley, Costanzo, what's going on with my daughter's clothes? That teacher never got back to me, y'all. Never. So then, I waited a few days. It was around the weekend. So I called Friday, and then that Monday, and I think around Tuesday, the principal got back with me because I called the principal. I'm not playing with this teacher. So that was that. And then my daughter, somebody removed her out of the school. And then she goes to Franklin after going to Little Luke's because the bus wouldn't come because the teacher had a. So now I got an upset bus driver, and I was scared to let my daughter go. She's like 3.5. Why would I let my daughter go here and my daughter be hurt because the bus driver is upset? That's a witness, and she's being sent off with these people. You know what I'm saying? But me trying to keep her in the program or whatever, I was very fearful, and I let them know, look, don't let no hurt, harm, or danger come to my child. No, she's gonna be okay. Okay, so they removed her out of there. Somebody somehow way. So now she's not at Little Luke's because the bus wouldn't come. Now she goes to Franklin because that's closer to the house. No problem. They denied her busing. No problem. I get her to school anyway. And now within a week, because this was October, they took a long time calling me. So I had an advocate call them to get my daughter in the school, and we had a meeting, and I had all these people with me saying that these are the things we want in place, and my daughter's safety and her education needs to be intact. Now, what neglectful mother even does that? Okay, let's move on. So now we're at the meeting. We have all these meetings, and the same day of the meeting, my daughter starts school. So this is late October. She went to the little pumpkin farm, no problem. It wasn't even like a week. So the pumpkin farm went, and then the weekend came. So now she's in school again, and I think around Tuesday the incident happened. Wednesday I tried to start the investigation. The vice principal said she was looking to it, and then they said, did you want to speak to the principal? Of course, yes. So I speak to the principal a few days later. Then she says, may have even been that Monday, she says nothing happened, gritting her teeth. Now this is before my brain surgery, y'all. So I'm like, I ain't never scared, bitch. What you mean? So I start cussing that hoe out too. You gonna investigate my daughter's case? What's wrong with you? So they never investigated, and then said I lied. Huh? My daughter sustained. Her hair was pulled out. Her hair was braided and beaded and all that. My baby head was beat, and the nurse gave her ice pack. All that. And then we went to the hospital. She still was complaining of her ear. The hospital didn't even want to check her ear good because they didn't want to incriminate the school district. Come on, y'all. Come on, Syracuse. I'm ashamed of Syracuse, yo. I'm ashamed of Syracuse, New York, yo. For real. For real. Enough's enough. I don't care what color I am still under the same laws. When you swear these Indian people and these African people under the same equality, I am too. Why is it that they have spokesmen for them and we don't have spokesmen for us? If we do, where they at? Because I should have somebody I can go to that will defend my rights. The Asians, the Sudan, my landlord is anyway, like Indian type or whatever. I forgot. Oh gosh. But they have spokespeople. Like if me, a black person that's been born in America, bother them or harass them, call that a hate crime. Okay? Africans raped my niece and the police didn't want to touch it. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it that everybody can violate us and you make the wrong face and it's they point their hands at you like you got a gun? You understand what I'm saying? What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture, y'all? They took 2 kids out of my house. 2 children out of my house. No cause, no reason, nothing. You understand? How is it possible? And for a white lady to get on the stand and say, now she's scared of me. I assaulted her. I had 3 white officers in front of my house that came to my house because the white woman who stole food out of my house, this worker, Andrea Lewandowski, at the Family Service Center here at 421 Montgomery Street, okay, the 8th floor. That white woman was writing checks. Because like I said, I had brain surgery, so I was hurt. I had cleared out my house, so my kids had food at my sister's house. So everything in this house, I ain't want it. My kids had to have it. I didn't care what it was. And I shopped at BJ's, you understand? So I made sure I had bulk stuff, so my kids had it. So I made sure my sister had it and my kids had food. So when I came home from the hospital, I was kind of short on food for myself. You understand? But then 3 weeks later, I had got my... So I was tight on funds because I had let everything stay there because that doesn't make sense trying to go through what I wasn't doing that. So I asked the worker, I said, look, I need a food voucher, please. He said, okay, no problem. But then she said, I'll go get the food. She comes in with 6 TV dinners. Y'all understand what y'all stand. Well, she gave y'all something, and I was grateful. But to sit here and steal food and take it to your house, she's not like she's stealing food from me to give to somebody that's worse off. You understand? Her big butt ate the food. You understand? My kids, and then she's going to tell me not to give the kids none of the TV dinners. She bought 2 Hungry Man's TV dinners and 3 or 4 Smart Choice. All right? So that was it. So, and then the other social worker that just took me to Rochester with my daughter to make sure her medical care was taken care of after I complained to the state. You understand? She tells me, well, we can do $150 to $100 to $150. Well, 5 to 6 TV dinners ain't $150, and I was supposed to shop for the food. But I mean, I understand what people could be saying, so that's why they don't help people. No, it's not that they don't help, but this is why people use poor people or hurt people. You understand what I'm saying? You don't ever see Ronald McDonald House taking food from the kids. They helped the family. I needed help. Sorry, I didn't put myself in this situation. This was a rare tumor that happened to me. You understand? And this situation that's happening to me now and my children is not rare. You understand? This is racism and this was a hate crime. So, come on, y'all. Anybody that can help, I need your help. Okay? My daughter's family need your help. And I pray that if you ever need my help and you reach out to me and I can help you in any way, shape, or form I can. You understand? So, that's all I can say. I want my kids back. I go to court at 2 p.m. at 421 Montgomery Street. Part 1, Judge Michael L. Hensack. My opposing counsel is Arlene Bradshaw. That woman can't be any more racist. I can't call her. She's straight racist. I mean, with all her heart. Okay, and then I got Lisa Detter, Lisa Blitman. That white woman came to my house. And she wasn't supposed to do that. I mean, come on now. Come on. I had counsel. She's a lawyer. She had no reason at my house with these bogus papers claiming she served me. And when you serve people, there's a process order where once you serve somebody, you have another form that you submit to the court. Where's that record at? Y'all, I'm telling y'all. And then when I go tomorrow, which is Friday, the 29th, to go meet with these county workers to tell me what I need to do to get my kids. But I want to know by paper, what did I get my kids taken? And there's no record. I'm telling y'all. It could be you. You better get up on your laws and what your constitutional rights are. And it's not like it's going to help, because if somebody white think they got one over, I understand that God got this, and I believe that with all my heart. You know, just like I believe my daughter's faith and hope are real and alive are mine, because when I woke up, when they took them on the 22nd, I thought I was like in a dream. I was like, my babies are really gone. You know what I'm saying? Not waking up to my daughter's kissing or a foot in my face, or, you know, some kind of body part in the room messing with me or something. You know, that was the hardest day to overcome. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to get my justice. I am going to get my kids back. And I want these judges and attorneys to understand that they will never be able to do this again to me. All right? So, and I pray for you all who may have been through this stuff before or going through it now. And I pray you reach out to me, because I don't know nobody. You know, I don't know you. You don't know me, but but I'm telling you my story so you can get to know me. Because this was a violation, major. And God bless you. Pray for me. And I thank you for you listening to this. But I got something to say about this, man. This is Onondaga County. I want answers. Judge Hagsack, Lisa Blitman, Louis Detta, Arlene Bradshaw, Andrea Lewandowski, Terry Magis that lied. I mean, I want answers. And all these social workers that came to the house and lied and said I didn't let them in, but nobody called the police, but they said they, I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. Listen to the transcripts. And now the attorney, Linda Guerin, the head attorney at Legal Aid Hitchcock Society, is only giving me partial transcripts. I was supposed to get entire transcripts. Now she wants to cut it off. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all know what it is. But my black is beautiful. My kids' black are beautiful. Your black is beautiful.